Who could have guessed the racist kick streamer Johnny Somali did what he does best yet again: harass people in any way possible until they get mad, get beat up, cry, and then get banned. And what really makes this all that much worse is that this really isn't that far after he just got through lying his way out of Japanese jail and promising that he'll never stream again. But before we get too ahead of ourselves, let's take a quick step back and talk about who this guy even is. So this Johnny Somali guy pretty much does the same type of thing that people like Jack Doherty and Neon does. They're really just the three stooges of Kick. But the thing about this Johnny Somali guy is he's willing to go the extra mile to get that reaction. He's willing to just be downright 100% racist and even get slightly physical with whoever his target is just to attempt to make them mad. And you'd think for someone who antagonizes and attacks people this much, he'd know what to do when they get mad and usually physical in return, but he just doesn't. He gets his ass kicked constantly and just has no idea what to do. He goes from the most aggressive person possible talking the most shit ever to, "Hey guys, come on, chill, wait, stop beating my ass." And don't worry, I'm gonna toss up a few of the clips as well that made him popular, starting with, I think arguably his most popular one, where he's just being racist to these Japanese people on the train.
You know Hiroshima? You know Hiroshima? Nagasaki? You know. Why you do this? Pearl Harbor? Hiroshima! Nagasaki! Yes, man, nigga, yes, Hiroshima. Hiroshima! Nagasaki, you know. You know Hiroshima, Nagasaki? We're gonna do again. What? Hiroshima, Nagasaki. Hiroshima, Nagasaki. We do again. You understand? You don't know. You know history. What? You know. What?
So like you've seen from that clip, it's literally just the definition of being racist. He's just walking around and spamming Hiroshima, Nagasaki, you guys know? Yeah, we're gonna do it again. Like, I'm gonna say this in pretty much every one of these videos like this, but this is the most deplorable type of content possible. And Kick is honestly just as bad for allowing this type of content to be possible. These people don't go anywhere else except for Kick, because nowhere else is gonna allow it. I know Kick is supposed to be the, oh, you're free to do whatever you want platform, but when you're allowing shit like this, that's stretching it a bit far. But now that you've seen the type of content that he typically makes, now we can get into the best part, the results that usually come after he harasses people.
Hey, all my real niggas drop in Discord right now. Hop in Discord. Oh, whoa, what the fuck? Yo, you tripping, nigga? Yo, what the fuck? You have to say don't grab nothing. Oh.
Anonymous sent $3.
Stop.
So like you've seen from those clips, I don't know if it's some weird like kink for him or whatever, but he really has a thing for getting his ass kicked. And he's, of course, never defended himself, not even once. But now that we know a bit more about this Johnny Somali guy, we can finally talk about what happened leading up to his recent ban. So we're gonna start this off pretty much where I started the video off at, and that's him being released from Japanese jail. So after all the stupid shit that he was doing, he ended up going to Japanese jail for pretty much the racist things that he was doing pretty much around the entirety of the country, and him trespassing in several different places, mainly like a construction site and some sort of restaurant. And now that we know what got him in jail, we can finally talk about how he completely lied on trial. And as if there wasn't enough proof alone in the fact that he's still streaming even though he promised that he wouldn't stream anymore, of course him being the idiot that he is, just completely admitted on stream that he pretty much lied as much as he possibly could while he was on trial.
Bro, you know, in the court, in front of the judge, in front of 300 people, the prosecutor asked me, you earn money from advertisers in your videos online, right? I said, no.
I said no.
But you do earn money, right? No. Straight up, I said no. This is Troy, you know what I told the detective? Troy, I said I do this because I like to film myself for my own documentary.
Also like BTS. Hey, Pirate Gang members, I want 1,000 of you. Let's all go secure together. All of us in the same plane.
That's so crazy.
We're gonna go to war with BTS. 1,000 of us versus one. How many fans BTS have?
A lot. Like I would say.
We have my fans, 1,000 of us. Can we defeat BTS? I'll tell you. Small.
They're too small, baby. You know how many famous there? How many?
Pirate Gang versus BTS.
They're crazy.
I know they have 29 million monthly listeners.
Yeah.
My community is toxic though. They're huge. We can take them.
Now, like you probably also seen from that clip, he was also talking about how he's just gonna completely continue his shenanigans, and how his plan was to go to Korea to harass them as well. And a point that I felt like I also needed to bring up before we even move on, is that soon after he was released from the Japanese jail, he was actually making normal content. He was just doing things that a typical normal streamer would do, just doing just chatting streams and talking to chat, playing different games and stuff, actually being somewhat of a normal person, but it looks like that clearly didn't last that long, because I guess the views weren't as high as when you're going around being the punching bag for everyone to point and laugh at. But going back to his newfound plans of harassing people, it looks like it ended up not working out that well for him, because the next time he started streaming, he wasn't in Korea at all. He was in Tel Aviv, Israel. So it looks like he got the location a bit off, but he did hit the nail dead on the head with the idea that he's still going to be going around pissing people off for views.
I'm speaking English. What's up? You from Brazil? I'm on live right now on YouTube. Don't be shy. What's up? What's up? What's your name?
I have a boyfriend.
I don't care.
I care.
Your boyfriend? How much money you got?
Lot.
Not a lot. How much you got? What's your net worth? Tell me.
I have to go.
You got a broke ass. I'll buy you. Come on. That. I'll buy you.
Now that was quite possibly one of the worst attempts at picking up a girl that I've ever seen in my entire life. That's like the people that try to get a girl's number or something, fail, and then just start dogging them out. Oh, you ugly anyway, that's why I ain't even want your number, and your wig crooked. It's also kinda just weird that he didn't fall back on a typical insult. He immediately went to I can buy you. One, I'm almost 100% positive that that's just completely untrue. If he had to fall back on his harassing people for views content, his money clearly has to be drying up. And two, like I said a second ago, that's just one of the weirdest comebacks that you can resort to, especially after getting denied by a woman. And it looks like he was going for gold in this stream as well, because this isn't even the only bad or dumb thing that he did in the stream. Later on that stream, he decided to go through some sort of ceremony to become Jewish and Muslim, so he's really not holding back any punches this stream. He's just making fun of and insulting everybody.
Baruch, Ata, Adonai, Eloheinu,
Mashkev,
Kidushanu, Bemitzvoto. Al Mitzvat Tefillin. Take this.
Your right hand.
right hand.
Yeah, and say.
It also looks like the longer the stream went on, the worse it got for him. He just kept antagonizing and attacking people as the night went on, and it also looks like the people got increasingly more aggressive as the night went on as well.
He said like you gay. You're gay? No, I'm not. You want to fight right now? We can fight right now. I'm gay? You gay. I'm gay? Yeah. Let's go then.
No,
Don't disrespect me, bro.
no,
Don't disrespect me, bro. Don't disrespect me, bro.
American.
Don't disrespect me, bro. Don't disrespect me, bro.
I say.
I don't know touch me before. Don't touch him. What are you touching? Guys, very problema here. No, who are you? What are you doing, man? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? You coming? I don't know who the you are. Who are you? Bro. Oh, man. Okay. Don't touch him. No way, man.
And a little while after this, he also ended up getting into a bit of a scuffle with a guy, and the police decided to show up and arrest or at least detain the guy that was attacking Johnny, because they just arrived on scene and just see this guy beating Johnny up basically. And as he's being detained and held against the car, Johnny is just sitting there spamming racial slurs and just talking the most shit ever to this guy. I'm also not going to be able to play the full audio because, like I said, this guy's spamming racial slurs more than someone in a Call of Duty lobby.
Yeah. Y'all started shooting me. Go to jail. Y'all need to go to jail. Yo, arrest that. Yes. Yeah, go to jail. Go to jail. You dumbass. You go to jail. You Go to jail, you. You. Go to jail, you. Go to jail, go to jail, you.
After this unfolded, he also asked people in his Discord, because yes, it seems like losers are actually in his Discord, but he asked them to dox the guy that was beating him up that ended up being detained as well. And for those of you that don't know, doxing is illegal in Israel as well. And moving on to where this whole scenario really boils over to the top is towards the end of the stream, where he was just walking home, talking to chat, and out of nowhere just randomly got jumped. This is also honestly one of the worst occurrences of him getting jumped, because unlike some of the other times, this one was just completely random. No prior conversation, no prior anything, no prior insults. They just came up to him while he's walking on the side of the street and beat the brakes off of him. I'm gonna go ahead and play the clip now, but I'm also not gonna play the entirety of the thing because it shows someone basically running up on him and beating him with some sort of object. And I'm sure YouTube probably won't be that happy if I play someone just getting beat down with like a metal pipe or something.
First YouTube, first Rumble live stream. I'll call it a success. I'll call it a success for tonight. That was way more than anticipated. And I got 2 girls to hit up tomorrow. I gotta get some sleep though. Guys, that was like day 1. Oh!
Now, the stream ended as he was getting beat down, and he did eventually come out later and say in his Discord that he is okay, but a lot of people in his Discord are kinda unsure of that because they say that he hasn't joined a voice call or any sort of video call since he got beat up. Someone also tried to leave a summary of the stream on Twitter, and in that, they mentioned that he had 14 shots of vodka that night as well. Now, I am gonna go ahead and try to believe this statistic at face value because there's really no reason to lie about something like that. So at this point, I just don't know if Johnny can hold his liquor like some sort of drinking demon, or if he's just so stupid all the time that you can't really tell a difference between when he's drunk or when he's just normal. Because I'm gonna give him a bit of credit where it is due and say that he really didn't seem like someone who just got through taking 14 shots of vodka that night. It honestly seemed like he was just as dumb and coherent as usual. But after this stream was over and he got his ass kicked and probably cried and woke up in the middle of a sewer ditch somewhere, he did actually end up getting banned off of Kick. Now, before you guys even get ready to start throwing a party, jumping up and down, and drinking 14 shots of vodka yourself, this ban sadly isn't permanent. I think it's only like a 10-day ban, which at this point is honestly almost just expected from Kick. I'm surprised they even banned him to begin with, but I guess we just have to get what we can take here. I guess a 10-day ban is better than a no-day ban. He's probably gonna need those 10 days to recover from whatever beatdown he received anyway. But it looks like that's really where the situation is at right now. I'm sure there will be updates on this guy sooner or later, so if you guys want to stay updated, make sure you subscribe. We're coming up on 500 soon. But that's pretty much it, talking about Johnny Salami getting his ass kicked for like the 50th time, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.